Hi, all. Metaphysical Mama. How is everyone today? Welcome to my channel. Happy full moon. Today's July 16th, 2019, according to the Gregorian calendar. And it's about 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and today it's a Tuesday, and it's the full moon partial lunar eclipse in Capricorn, the thunder moon. So I pulled up a Sabian symbol. I just hit a random, so I'm gonna read it. I wanted to share it for what it's worth. It's Taurus 7, and it's the woman of Samaria comes to draw water from Jacob's well. This symbol shows the depth of human emotions, along with the notion of giving and sharing. The breaking down of barriers and cultural issues that divide people is the issue here. The woman of Samaria was taken by surprise that Jesus would speak to her as she was said to be from the wrong tribe. This speaks of accepting others for who they are, regardless of social structures and limitations. Someone may be in need of help. Draw on your inner resources. Take time out to assist and reach out to others. Dipping into family ancestry, past lives, going below the surface. So appropriate for the eclipse. Water and its blessings. Finding renewed self-respect. Digging deep to find what unites, not divides. Right? We want to find where we can relate rather than compare. The caution is allowing social prejudice to rule decisions and behavior. Right? So like worrying, if we're going to be judged, or we're not going to fit inside that box of the said norm, or all those worries that come up. Others that can say, I thought you were doing whatever, or you're supposed to be over here, or why aren't you there? All those kind of things. Feeling left out, that's big right now. The abandonment, feeling neglect, unable to, really verbalize or feel okay and safe within our emotions and feelings. We're getting, more used to being able to trust our, open the heart chakra and come from the heart, which is different from an emotional feeling. Vibration and frequency is a balance, a harmonization. My feelings and my thoughts don't really, they come in, but they don't really matter if it's not in vibration or harmony. I have to let those go for now. So feeling left out, unable to assimilate or contribute, shallow prejudices, water disputes, that's pretty interesting, and social conditioning. So that's the cautions, right? So shallow prejudices, our judgments on what we think, how we've believed, our belief systems. Water disputes is kind of the finger pointing. Everything's water. We're all different bodies of water. So trying to point fingers at one another, calling each other different colors or names or labels, when we're really all water, all salt water. And the brain is like the ether, etheric water, like river. So yeah, anyhow, that was pretty good. That was the Sabian symbol for Taurus, 7 degrees. And again, it was the woman of Samaria comes to draw water from Jacob's well, which just the title of that means quite a lot to me. Well, my name is Sarah, and Samaria, Samaria, I forget what movie. That means quite a bit to me. It rings inside me anyhow. I'm drawing water from Jacob's well. Jacob being Yaqub, Jacob's ladder, alchemizing, mother and father, divine unity. Purifying the waters and alchemizing. So yeah. And then I had pulled this lovely card, Anandalite. If you can see, I love the reflection. Let's see if I'll put it there in front of the owl. You can kind of pick up on its vibration. And it's a number 25. And this crystal represents cosmic consciousness. Anandalite gently facilitates integration and releases emotional blockages standing in the way of spiritual awakening. It reminds us that consciousness is omniscient and omnipresent, seeing all, knowing all. Immerse yourself in the mystical interconnectedness that is cosmic consciousness. That's really beautiful. So we have to go into the dark, like where the moon, the night is the beginning. And we have to go inside self in order to connect with the cosmic consciousness and for it to create a spark. And then we light our torch. Let's see, self-understanding. You have the potential to live in a completely different dimension of consciousness. Recognize that you previously operated within a narrow band of awareness. Attune to flashes of divine light within your soul. Let feelings of separation fall away. Embrace unity. The divination. You are here to experience cosmic consciousness. Transform your goals and seek a new direction. You have exceptionally clear sight now. Stripped to the bone as the old falls away. Do not despair. New light is infused. When you transform your awareness, humanity experiences a quantum shift. And that's what's up. We want a quantum jump to the highest timelines available, highest vibrational timelines available for ourselves and the greater good of all. Amen. Rah. The healing insight. Enlightenment can happen right now. And the time is what? The time is always now. Now. Be present in your now moment. You are part of everything, and everything is part of you. The frequency of the Anandalite is exceptionally high. The chakra it represents is the soul star and stellar gateway, and it cleanses and activates all. Timing is present moment, and the soul path is becoming a vessel for cosmic consciousness. So embracing your multi-dimensional selves that you are. We're multi-dimensional spiritual beings having a human experience and recognizing our human self within our avatar, coasting through or surfing through the dimensions of time. How is that? I'm just going to read one more because this is on the bottom, and this is the Ajoite, and I love, look at the top of that. I'm going to kind of block the owl a little there for that one. Move over, owl. There. Oh, is the light going to mess with me? Because I love this. Look how there's like blue on the top. You see that, guy? Like the pyramid at the top of the crystalline body. That's pretty cool. And timestamp 11:33, 11 minutes 33 seconds. It's so pretty. So I'm going to read this, and then I'm going to call it a reading. Ajoite represents compassionate being. Ajoite brings about a profound spiritual revelation. Drawing out karmic wounds, this crystal reframes cellular memory and past contracts. Whoop, whoop. Self-understanding. You are a being of infinite love and compassion. Find your core of ultimate peace and universal love. Release your toxic emotions, replacing them with forgiveness, compassion, and serenity. What you have been through allows you to appreciate the pain of another's path. Right? We don't have to take their pain on, but we can take a walk in their shoes and be empathetic rather than sympathetic, so that we can relate what they may be feeling or why something's occurring or coming out of them, or, you know, feeling a certain way at that moment. So we want to, I forgive self and others. That's a huge mantra. I forgive myself and I forgive others freely. And allow. What you have been through allows you to appreciate the pain of another's path. Do not absorb their pain. Like I was just saying, remain dispassionate. Detach gracefully and move on. We want to allow others to go through their emotional garble and chaotic thinking. You know, everybody has to learn how to, you know, clean their own room and, you know, wipe their own booty, so to speak, right? So it's to, you know, always leave with love, always all love, but to create a boundary between self and another so that we're not absorbing another's challenges, emotions, thoughts, feelings, etc., all that garbage. We all have enough on our own plate, you know? It's like when other people put their food on your plate. It's like, thanks, I have my own plate. Or they try to take off your plate. Sometimes I don't mind sharing. I don't mind sharing, but I don't like when people just grab off my plate. Or throw shit on my plate. Anyhow. So let's see. Divination. Put down your burdens, knowing you are a being of light. Resolve conflicts. Yeah, don't go to the light. In the dark, you are the light. Let the spark light from within. Don't go following someone else's light, because then we're following false light. You are the light. You're the spark in the dark within. Put down your burdens knowing you are the being of light. Resolve conflicts and forgive those who have wounded you. Give someone a second chance. Honor your promises. So in order to honor our promises, we want to be careful to not get tied up into contracts and, wishful ideas of thinking. Be a little, slow down our thoughts before we impulsively agree or jump into said verbal or any other kind of contract. And then we have too much going on, and then we feel tied up. Find the best solution for everyone. So sometimes we have to say no, or I don't know, or I can't right now. Let your dispassionate compassion encompass all. Charity or volunteer work is indicated. So we do things out of the kindness of our heart when the time is right, without the expectation of wanting anything back except to just be what we're doing in that moment, because that's why we're doing it. Not because we're expecting a payout or a return. But there's an equal energy of give and receive. But we may not get the same thing we're giving back. What would be the point of that? It's like, do you want the same gift that you give somebody? Sometimes, but... So let's move on. The healing insight. Immersing yourself in the love of the divine automatically leads to health and happiness. And that's so true, because love really truly does heal all wounds. And it doesn't mean going to find love from an external source. That gets incorporated, and we can enjoy those moments with others that we love. We can love those moments and love those people. But once we start to hang on and grab or have expectations, or start to feel trapped due to the expectations of others, that's right there where we have to start to be, it's like, whoa, it's starting to get slippery. It just means take it back a notch and, rebalance the energies out. So the frequency is exceptionally high. The chakra represents the third eye, the crown, the heart, the throat, and the soul star chakras. Timing is Virgo and Aquarius. And the soul path is keeping an open, compassionate heart. And the number on that is a 30. For numerologists, and it's a 3-year. We're in 2019, so that's quite beautiful. So yeah, have a peaceful, awesome, high vibrational, harmonious moment and continuous moments from here on out. And spread it out like a wave of love, babies. I'm spreading it out to you. All right, one love.